What's going on, yo? It's another day on the Day One podcast. I'm your co-host, Anthony. I got my co-host, Kyle. Say what's up. What's happening, y'all? Let's get this shit going, baby.
We here. Finally.
Shakira, what's good? Now, what's popping, man? Hey, listen, man. Season opener. We back. We live in effect. Hey, man, the takeoff tomorrow night. You know what I mean? Banner drop. Obviously, we moved on from the 2025 Super Bowl, according to my head coach. So, it will be celebrated for the moment, and then we will move into the 2025 season after that banner is raised. So, it gets serious tomorrow, man. Like, we've been kind of motioning and having a good time for a little minute, and now it's getting down to the nitty gritty, man. We what 24 hours away.
Yeah, it's crazy how far or how far away it seemed that the season was, but also how fast it seemed the off season went, and now we're back in the grind. So
I mean, immediately back
excited.
in the grind. It feels
Excited
like
for
felt like yesterday I was just doing draft analysis. Like
felt like yesterday I was beating the shit out of the Chiefs.
hey, bro. My
Better
God.
than
And then they
Falcons.
just like, I like the energy though. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
like that. You bring out, I mean, I ain't even talking about my team. I'm just talking about like the NFL. Like you open the season with a banger, like
hmm
off the drip. Like, all right, Eagles, Cowboys. Like, we ain't had an early matchup in a long time, bro.
Yeah.
Long time. And I remember the last time we had a home opener at the Link. You want to dream back like just a little
Yeah.
bit? It was Carson Wentz, Sean Jackson,
Eagles legend, the Sean Jackson went stupid.
cooked.
$150 and 2 touchdowns.
I remember that. So
Yeah.
it's
So
magical in
going-
that place. So
Yeah.
they got to come in. New team. I mean, new coordinators. Obviously, the OC is now the head coach. And Schottenheimer brought in some new guys. Brought in a new DC. Got some new players. Obviously, we talked about it I think last week. Yeah, Micah traded to the Packers. He out of there, so you have to adjust now. And I kind of looked at that DN room, and I wasn't sold, right? And they tried to sell me, right? But I see Dante Fowler, Donovan Ezeraku, and I mean, but the Rudy Poo-ness of that DN room, and they think they're gonna bully. I don't know who tackles they thought they was coming to play. And then they believe, Landon Dickerson is obviously injured or whatever they want to say, so they're gonna bring some pressure in there. I'm not really sold on the D tackle room. I played Kenny Clark 2 times last year.
hmm
I played Mozzie Smith 2 times last year. Osa played him too. Listen, I believe if Jeff Stoutland put them guys on the field, it is what it is. And do I think they coming with some type of pass game? Yeah, for sure. They got some guys over there that can get to the rock too. I ain't gonna trip like CD Lamb, no bum. You know what I mean? George Pickens, to me, this why I think we got a disadvantage, right? And this why I kind of feel like the Eagles gonna pull it out. The way that George Pickens is best used in the offense, we have played George Pickens before. You can eliminate what he does best, which is the deep ball, the 50-50 ball. And with Reed Blankenship, with Sidney Brown over the top, I think that's kind of alleviated. And if you really like, I know you told me what you told me before the show, right, about Sidney. You know what I mean? But the one thing we do know, Sidney get a chance to go get that rock.
He'll get it. Might take out a couple people, but he's gonna go get the ball.
He's gonna go get that ball. See,
Yep.
you know what I
Ball
mean?
get.
So but he gonna go get
Yeah,
it.
I mean, hey, with the guidance of Vic Fangio, he definitely has potential to be a solid starting safety. Um, I mean, it was night and day
That's what
with
they
the coaching
reported, Judy.
staff, so I think that definitely will play a role into it. But if they can harness his like heat-seeking missile capability, they can make it seek a little bit. Then I think we'll be all right with Sid.
But that other guy, they boy, my Jesus. Adoree Jackson, cornerback too. This is where I think Vic Fangio really gonna show his magic, bro. I mean, we feel away because of what we've seen in the preseason. Obviously, what we've seen over his career and the Giants. You know what I mean? Over with the Giants. So I know how we feel with that, but maybe Vic Fangio does have a plan to use him in a different manner than we haven't seen before because he has told us multiple times that last year was only a little bit. It was only a little bit. That wasn't the whole book. That wasn't the whole game plan. He was telling. Remember at the beginning of the camp, he was like, "Hey, we still installing stuff. I got things I ain't even showed yet." So, um, I'm looking at a situation where like, listen, Adoree Jackson. One thing for sure for me, he gonna put his head in. He gonna go make a tackle. Now his coverage skills sometimes on the quick game can get a little frustrating. But he does have the lateral speed to run with receivers up the field, but the double move is Jalen Mills like. That's why I think having Vic Fangio here, putting him in the zone, he doesn't have to play a lot of man. He doesn't have to be in bump and run situations a lot. He could play a little bit off. And then you do have help inside and you do have help over the top. Um, and the quarterback on the other team, I don't know who they think we are, but you don't have a lot of time to sit back there and process what's going on. Vic
Mm-hmm.
Fangio is going to fire up that offensive line. I guarantee you, because it ain't gonna be in the manner people think, right? It ain't gonna be like, oh, he's sending a blitz. Nah. You know
It's
how he like to
immediate
do it.
pressure.
We shift 5-man front. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Cap on the cap.
Yeah.
If you want to slide, I need you to win your one-on-ones on the back end. And don't let us get out there and he figure out that he could just 4-man front you. My bad.
You saw what happened when the Chiefs made us
My
do
bad.
that.
That's what I was saying. My bad. My bad. I was
Yeah,
trying not to go back there, but it had to be one
I'll
play.
go there. I don't care.
I'm trying to buy into the philosophy, man. You know what I mean? I'm trying to move on from it. It's dead. I'm trying to dead it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because if everybody buy in, you know what I mean? If everybody believe the message, contribution over credit.
yeah, that's true. Chiquita spitting. That's the motto for the Eagles: contributions over credit. I like it.
I'm gonna
It.
contribute my part. I ain't on the field, but I'm gonna contribute to buying in. I'm gonna
Mhm.
put the word out to buy in. Cause guess what? I'm tired of the flippy floppy ass Eagle fans. One day you love the fan base and you all in and you da 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 da, and then the next day when we lose, it's you know what?
It's over.
Fire this
Bitter.
person and that person and it's over. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, but listen, it's gonna be a fun game, man. It's gonna be live and in effect. We got Boys to Men singing the national anthem too, so
Mhm.
that's gonna be lit. But yeah, it's a lot that's going into this game, man. But shit, I
Yeah,
mean, Friday is a fire matchup too. I think
yeah,
that's gonna be a banger. They back in. Glad we ain't have to go back.
yeah,
I'd have been upset.
yeah. So let me pull up the graphics here. So we'll get into like the top 5 matchups of the week. We'll also briefly touch on the other ones, but specifically our game tomorrow, we touched a little bit already on. Uh, Banner night, Eagles, Cowboys. We all obviously think that we're going to steamroll the Dallas Cowboys take care of business.
I
I
don't see.
think
I don't see where they stopped the run. Okay, listen. If somebody help me out, Cowboy fans. I know y'all watching me because y'all stay stalking my page. Listen. Just tell me who you got that's going to stop the run. Show me the proof of him stopping the run against me, and show me who's going to run the ball. Because I definitely don't see Booby Miles. Love you to death, my boy. But come on, man. Williams from the Broncos. Come on, man. He just lost. He basically lost his job to 2 rookies and a dude with a half a knee.
Yeah, it ain't happening. They're gonna have to air the ball out, and it plays right into our hands.
Start playing with Quinyon Mitchell too much.
Mm-hmm. Pass rush is gonna get active. They're gonna get a couple sacks.
I don't trust the O line.
But on offense, for us at least, let's pick your poison. Because that man on the graphic right there, 2'6", he could have $150 and 2 touchdowns. But if you want to shut him down, Jalen can air it out. So you tell me how you want to go out.
I got a weird. I don't know. I'm put my money on it first, and then I'm gonna tell you. I'm a weird feeling real quick, but I think Jalen might do it. I think Jalen. I'm talking about whole season in my head right now, but I think he might do it. I know his contributions over credit, but his contributions might increase.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
could happen.
We'll see. I mean, Jalen still not getting the respect he deserves, but I think he cares, but I don't think he cares like we think he cares. I think he just wants to win championships, and that's really the mindset of this team. But
yeah, I don't think he care. Right? I agree with you on that. But I think it's gonna be a situation where it's just gonna happen naturally. Because I don't know, like he's so humble, right? And he's so like giving, he's so like bought in, he's so like driven off like how his legacy as far as being a winner goes, that I think the door is just gonna open up. Like he's been committed to the grind. Like what they said, the man took 3 days off.
Yeah, it was like a week after he's already throwing.
Like I think he's so bought in. He's so driven. Like it could just happen naturally.
Yeah.
It ain't gotta be with like, oh, because he went out there and he killed the game. Like, nah. People gotta pick, like you just said it, like perfectly. Like you gotta pick your poison. When you pick the wrong one, which I think picking any one is wrong. Anyway,
Yeah.
But anyway, as it go, like if you want to commit to, hey, I can't let Saquon beat me today, cool. You want to commit to, I can't let Jalen Hurts beat me today, cool.
It's gonna be a long day.
I don't know how it run out for you. You know what I mean? Some teams gonna win. Obviously, somebody gonna figure out a way. But until that happens, like, hey, this week 1, you don't know what Kevin coming out with.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, a lot of people mainly to beat Jalen is setting the blitz, but we saw even last year putting in, those check downs, the hot routes.
But he's seeing
he
it
can
now.
beat the blitz. He showed it last year. He was much improved over.
I feel like he's seeing it now. You feel like he see it better?
Yeah, I do. I do it. I mean, you look at you just look. I mean, the last game he played. I hate to keep going back to it. It just sticks out in my mind just how cerebral he was. Just being it pre-snap, getting the word, like just manipulating the field the way that he wanted. It just that just stuck out to me, and I feel like we're going to see a lot more of that in that natural progression of his maybe statistical legacy, as you say. For him seeing the things that he wants to get to, it'll increase his statistical output.
I just think it's going to be a lot of, listen, I think it's gonna go back to like 22, where like
Yeah.
people are like, we gotta start the run, and I think he's just gonna get a lot of those AJ 1-on-ones, Smitty, Jahan, Goddard, just freebies.
Yeah.
Cause like I don't think it's gonna happen like, oh, he going out there and he throwing it 50 times. But I think it's gonna be some times where like people are like so afraid of Saquon possibly going for 2,000 again or whatever. They're like, we gotta stop Saquon, bro. Can't let him do this again. And Jalen just gonna cook.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I think people believe for whatever fucking stupid reason that what the Spags did in the Super Bowl was the way to win. They just couldn't effectively win on offense. I don't know, but whatever.
I mean,
I remember that game being 40-6. I don't care what the end score
yeah.
was.
I mean, if making Jalen manipulate the field and do literally whatever he wants is the way to win, you're cooked. You're cooked. So I think that, yeah, I think he's going to be coming out locked in this year. I think the whole team's really going to be locked. I don't see much of a hangover like a lot of Super Bowl champs do have.
Jigga, you don't bring in the receiver core we brought in to not have a guy go out there and be consistent. If he don't show consistency now, then you know what I mean, I think sometimes he is a little bit shaky, right? He get a little antsy in the pocket a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but I think for the most part, like to me, when it's necessary, he plays well. But he has had some stinkers. I ain't going. I can't cap like that.
Yeah,
He done had some.
he had a couple last year. Yeah, he did.
He had some stinkers.
But
But everybody have a stinker.
But I think with time that'll come that he'll like you saw it through the second half of last year. He started to get more comfortable on time and see things. I think
it's just hard to be consistent when you ain't got consistency in the coaching staff.
Yeah, that's also true. But I mean, he's proven that it hasn't really mattered much with the success we've had over the last few years. It does obviously matter,
I don't
but
know, bro. I think they canceled the show, bro. I think they canceled the show. So I'm hit up. We here. We at the Day One podcast, man. We
yeah, man,
locked in.
no Kyle tonight. He's on the Cancun cruise right before the season start, but got my boy Smitty. So hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Our channel, on Smitty's channel. It's the NFL season. We're here every day. You don't want to miss a beat. So the spread is 8.5. You think we cover that?
Yeah, for sure.
I think so too. I think we're going to win by double digits.
Not according to the Cowboys. Attack Nolan Smith in the run. That's how you win the game. Just goofy, bro.
Did you see Law Nation's Cowboys schedule prediction?
No.
He had them starting the season 7-0.
Cow.
7-0.
Hey man, as a fan, I guess what it's short for fanatic. So I guess you can say whatever you like. You know what I mean? But let's be realistic here.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic. But the first game though, so he's obviously 0-1 because you're not winning. You're not winning anything. But yeah, I think we're gonna win by like 10. Maybe more than that. It might get nasty.
Yeah, I think we could win by 20. Honestly,
I don't understand why people think we got worse or whatever because a few guys that they know name like this what baffles me real quick because I know we got to move on a little bit, but real quick, this what baffles me. Right before last year, people barely knew who Milton Williams was. They said they called Josh Sweat inconsistent. You thought CJ was a crash out that stayed injured. So all these guys were like, really like, oh, these guys aren't really that good. They're really no. Then we win the Super Bowl and they get signed to these mega deals. And now they're superstars that built the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
But then we just brought in, okay, so Ty Robinson, Moro Jomo, Jalen Hunt has increased his Jahad Campbell. All right. Quinion Mitchell is now the starter.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Interesting how we got worse, but everybody else got better. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. I think maybe we marginally got worse from last year, but
I don't think
marginally.
so.
But nobody
I
got
think we're gonna be
so much
better this year
better.
than we was last year.
Yeah.
I
Well, I
think
mean, yeah,
I
we're
think I think the deficiency that what's the call it was in the run game. I don't think Jahad Campbell will be that in the run game.
yeah.
I think like from like Josh Sweat, like he wasn't great in the run.
Yeah. I I don't it drives me nuts when people say that like our edges are weak. I don't think they're weak. I don't think that's the problem. If you really want to nitpick, I think, cornerback 2 and the second safety spot are the biggest question marks for sure, but we're nitpicking at that point. We still got a top defense, young defense. A lot of these rookies that were big time last year are going in their second season.
I believe at some point this year, our secondary will be better than it was last year. I think at the start, I think to be honest, if you want me to be honest, right? At the start of the season, the first 4 games last year, I believe our secondary is the same as last year. With Avonte Maddox on the field, not Coop.
Mm-hmm. Like
I
week
think that's
one
I think
last
that's
year.
like what Adori's at. Like he's like
Yeah.
the Avonte Maddox right now. But to be honest, like we unsure because he could really show up. He could really come out because we haven't seen him play with the ones. Let's be honest. I mean, we've seen him play with I don't even know what that shit was in the Giants. Like that was some Rudy Poo. I mean, God, that was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Then him in the preseason on the second team defense, like
yeah, like no pass rush, like really no help. Like
yeah,
I think with the ones with some real time, I think he's gonna be able to play decently. And I think, but I don't know if he continues. But if he doesn't play well, I think we could have a Cooper DeJean like moment, like you said, and Ja'Cory Bennett ends up being in that spot.
yeah,
And then I think we will take another leap like we did last year. But like, if it
yeah,
don't work, I see it happening. Like this
yeah.
this this. Oh my
It's
god.
there.
We deep though. We deep.
Yeah.
You know who I don't want to see on the field though?
Keely Ringo.
And
Yeah,
that guy
no.
we just brought back too. Him too.
Oh yeah. Epps. Well, he's on the practice squad, so we got to call him up if he
Stay
wants
there.
to be on
Stay
the
there.
field. But no,
Be a
I
leader in the locker
definitely,
room.
yeah, I definitely agree though. Like we'll see what Dory Jackson brings. I mean, I very similar to where James Bradbury was in his career when he signed with us in 22. Not saying that he's going to have an all-pro season like JB did, but if he's serviceable and good enough, I think that's enough for us to be similar to where we were last year as a defense.
Yeah, I think right now, like starting the season, going in week 1, I think we at the same point we was last year, like opening the season up against Green Bay. Like we had questions about, you know, how Avonte Maddox will hold up in the slot. We had a few questions about if Quinion Mitchell was what we had heard about.
Mm-hmm.
We still didn't really know about Zach Bond at that time.
Yep, and Dean.
I mean, we was 50-50 on Dean. It was people on one side like me who was like, I believed he was gonna show up. There was people on the other side that was like, I don't know. But a lot of people was like, who the hell is Zach Bond? And why is there a rookie on the, why we didn't address cornerback? Like it was a lot more people like worried about those things. Like, and then I mean, we didn't really know about the pass rush. Like, we believe what we had in Jalen Carter was legit, but a lot of people was out on Nolan Smith. So like that's why I say we had kind of like the same point last year, maybe even in a better spot
I
because
would
we only
definitely say
got 2
better.
questions.
Yeah, I definitely say better spot last year than last year because we have less questions. I know for me last year, I was like, oh, we don't have a run defense. Who is Zach Bond? I am excited to see Quinion Mitchell. But yeah,
Is he gonna hold up? We had questions. We had more,
gotta
I think
see.
more questions.
Yeah, but now it's, can Adoree Jackson hold up, and
Can
can
my
Sidney
safety be
Brown
good?
hone in that
So
he
that's why
sees
I
a
say that's why I feel like we didn't get worse because I think don't like you just said like we 2 questions. I'd rather have 2 questions than going in with a bunch of questions.
Mm-hmm. Twist said Smitty didn't believe in the
I
Chiefs.
didn't. You know I didn't. Everybody know I did that first. Goddamn. The faith is there now. Yeah.
Hey, long live the the draft reaction to Cooper to
Delete that.
Chiefs.
That shit gotta go. I got a jersey and all now. Let's come on now.
Yeah.
Let's do
We
that. So okay.
we've moved on, but that was
Yeah,
still
yeah,
a
yeah.
moment
I
in
have
history.
accepted coup, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody knew. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was waiting in the wings week 1 too, so
He didn't
yeah.
play for 5 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, come on now.
Yeah, let Howie cook. But yeah, to wrap it up, I think Dallas is definitely in trouble. I don't see any scenario where they pull out an upset week 1. I think you look at all the matchups, they all are in the Eagles' favor.
I don't see how they win.
Yeah.
I don't see how they win. I think like a lot of the stuff we do well, they do bad. I think a lot of to be honest, like nobody in this room knows the game plan. Nobody knows how we're gonna play Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
We believe what we believe from last year, but I think that's kind of why the team has bought in the way they have too. Like this is new beginnings, new team. We under new leadership. Like we moving forward a different way, and it's kind of sad that we got to keep doing this. But every year, like, come on, y'all, like the NFL got to do something better than poach out the Eagles. God dang.
Yeah. Let us live. Come
Yeah,
on.
man. But it's gonna be a good game. But yeah, they in trouble. Man.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm definitely excited. Let's talk about some of these other games though. The Brazil game, Friday night, Kansas City, LA Chargers. Thank God we don't have to be in Brazil, like you said. That sucked.
I'd have been pissed. I think it's a motivated team, right? In the Chargers, to be honest. I think obviously the Chiefs are the big bad wolves of the AFC West, but I think when you put the Chargers out there, man, like they got to come with a little bit of fire, and I think they've improved the receiving core. I think even bringing in a young running back. Um, I think the offensive line is going to improve in year 2, like of being together. It's going to be fun to watch, but I think the Chargers are motivated to um I think the Chargers are motivated to get that monkey off their back. Like, you know what I mean? They're going to play Kansas City week 1. And I think I think this might be my upset, man. I really like the Chargers to like maybe pull this one out, but
Yeah.
I hate the and now listen, if I was telling you out there people to put your money on the line, I'd probably tell you to go with the Chiefs. But right now, I really feel like Justin Herbert has to prove something this season, man. He's motivated. And I think like Vlad McConkey, Amarion Hampton, Trey Harris, Keenan Allen. I think those guys like together as a unit. I think they can pull it off. I don't think Kansas City is what people think they are. And without Rasheed Rice, I mean that receiving core is okay, but it's not as threatening as when Rasheed Rice is on the field, the guy that can do everything. You know what I mean?
So you
I
think
know in my prediction I took Kansas City, but right now, just breaking down the game, I think I like what the Chargers bring to the field week 1. I think I like how they could play this game out. I like what they have on defense.
it's tough.
All right, give me
Division
Chargers plus
matchup.
the points though. Chargers plus the points. Chargers.
Yeah, the Chargers are +3, so you think they'll cover that?
Yeah, let me get the +3.
All right. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a good matchup. I like how the NFL. I mean, we talked about it when we did the predictions last week. They cooked with the primetime slates. Like, finally, they got
It's
us some good matchups.
because I really Justin Herbert, oh my god, I want to sell him
It
out.
is
So
prime time. Justin Herbert.
he
The
plays
Chiefs are coming
well.
off.
I don't have a problem like sometimes when he plays. Like he plays well against like the Chiefs. Like he's had some games where it's been like really close. That's why I'm like the +3 don't hurt me, but
yeah, and that I mean that could play into their factor.
I don't need bonehead Justin.
Yeah, it's a even playing field. Neutral site. I don't know. I can't. I don't know. I keep going back to you can't bet on Patrick Mahomes narrative. The Chargers did get better in the offseason, I will say. That that's what makes it really tough. But I think much like the Eagles are driven more than ever. I think after how last season went for the Chiefs, I think they're more driven to get back. I think the Chiefs will win.
Hey man, I'm just taking the jump out there, man. But if I think if it was any time to capitalize and somehow upset the Chiefs, it'd be tonight.
Yeah,
I mean it'd be tomorrow night.
I can see it though. I'm not completely disagreeing with your pick. I can totally see it, but
it's hard to say.
Pat Mahomes has hoed me into not betting against him.
No, it's hard, man. It's hard not to, it's hard to take that shot in the dark. But just looking at it, man, I just think if you could, if there was any time to catch the Chiefs slipping, there's any time
it is
to catch
now.
them in their feelings, it'll be right after the night with the team that embarrassed them in February raised the flag. You might be, but now listen, game could go the other way. I mean, easily, but I do like the Chargers to just make a little fight.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a good game. I think. We'll have to see how it goes. I think. I just don't know if I can trust Justin Herbert in prime time. I mean, it is a prove it year for him, and I think he will have an overall good season. I just don't know if they have enough to beat the Chiefs. But it is division weird week 1 circumstances. They could totally get one out. So we'll see how that goes. Kyle has Kyle had the Eagles covering, and he also has the Chiefs in this one.
No, if I had to put my money on it now, you know what I mean? When I put my parlay together, it might change. But just right now, I'm just looking at it like Justin Herbert, Harbaugh, that defense, that run game. Like I think they gonna run the ball so much. Like time of possession is gonna be critical. I know they're gonna try to like stop the run, but I don't think they're gonna give the same effort they gave, stopping Saquon against these guys. So I think like Justin Herbert has had a lot of good games against, the Chiefs. But I mean, obviously he hasn't won a lot of those games, obviously because their defense is usually mud pie. But now you got, somebody in there that's, gonna put the foot down and make sure like everything is gonna be physical. And I think if you can get physical with them, with a line that's not really proven, you lost your all pro in Tooney. So you're starting a young guy in that spot. Obviously, you're bringing in a new left tackle, who's a rookie. So you got a few new guys. I think what I mean. If that defense can capitalize on those new pieces and really take advantage of having some young guys on the line and not really having Tooney there, I think you can win that game. Now, on the other hand, I don't know if the Chargers are going to do that, but I do believe they can.
Yeah, I mean, if they were smart, they would definitely out physical the Chiefs because that's proven track record that can work, but it's just a matter of them doing that. They like to be pretty and cute.
I wouldn't be surprised if they watched our game plan. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, but it's definitely going to be a good game regardless. Another good game. The NFC North, Detroit in Green Bay. Which is really interesting because Green Bay's favored by 2.5. But it goes back to our conversation about, does Micah Parsons move the needle that much for the Packers?
Yes, and one reason why. Because of the loss you had in the staff for Detroit.
Yeah, that's true.
They lost 8 coaches, including the OC and the DC. They lost 6 other guys, right? So, like, that's a big turnaround as far as staff.
Mm-hmm.
Can they stay? I mean, but they didn't lose the talent, so they do got talent, but
it's tough. They lost. Their offensive line definitely got worse.
Didn't they have a dude retire?
Yeah, their starting center retired, and then I think it was their starting.
Got a rookie
one of their guards, I think Dan Skipper. He started for them last year. He got cut actually. So that their offensive line, I feel like it's going to take a step back, but they still have Jahmyr Gibbs and Monty.
I mean, Jordan Love. Dude's a choke artist.
Jared Goff too. Battle of chokers.
Yeah. I mean, 2 choke artists. Like, sheesh. Yeah. We got to pick one.
Yeah.
Who Kyle picked?
So Kyle picked Detroit to cover. He thinks Detroit will cover the plus 2.5 spread. Man, it's really tough because, like, on one end, when I think about this game, I think, it's really tough because Detroit, they have a really good run game, but their offensive line got worse. And I feel like the Packers' run defense got worse, trading away Kenny Clark.
But their pass rush got significantly better.
It did. It definitely did. But they've shown that they can be so explosive in that pass game, the Lions. But what is it going to look like without Ben Johnson?
Leadership, though.
Yeah.
That was Ben Johnson offense. They ain't got that no more.
Yeah.
And then I think, if I'm not mistaken, first time OC and first time DC.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that definitely factors into it. I mean, at least we know the track record of first time coordinators. So if it holds true elsewhere. Yeah, I think I'm going to go Green Bay. As much as I want to pick Detroit, because I do think their top end talent a little bit better.
Though. It's just a lot of factors. I think they're not going to be. I think they will beat Green Bay at some point this season. I do think they will come back and get their redemption. But I think going early into the season, learning a new offense, learning a new defense, a lot of guys that weren't healthy last year trying to return, they're still not 100%. I think the Green Bay Packers will catch them slipping, because this is their second year in every package together. You know what I mean? This is their second year in that defense as a team. When you add Micah Parsons, yes, you took Kenny Clark out, but I think they believe, they have some young guys in that room that can rectify that the run game and still be, available. And you get some young talent on that side of the ball that really gets a chance to shine. Yeah, Jair Alexander is also departed from the team, but he was hurt a lot, so they've been playing a lot without him. But I think this game is going to come down to just continuity, man. I think it's going to be a really good game, though. But I think Green Bay pulls this one out. Uh,
They'll definitely split.
yeah, they're gonna split. I just think the first one gonna be Green Bay. Green Bay understands what they're doing, and all they did was add Matthew Golden. My God, and
Yeah,
Micah. So
yeah, and Micah.
right, I
So
think they're gonna be fine. I think this is gonna be a good game, but I think Green Bay pulls this one out, man. I think Green Bay pulls this one out,
yeah,
and it's at home too. Like,
yeah. They got a lot going with the whole Micah thing, and they got juice. So they'll probably feed off of that prime time week 1 spot.
yeah, it's gonna
So
be
we'll
fun.
see.
I'm definitely enjoy that game. Definitely enjoy that one.
Yeah, all these games we're gonna definitely enjoy. Another primetime game, not primetime, but 4:30 primetime. Houston and the LA Rams. Kyle loves these two guys that he has on the screen right here, Nico Collins and Kyron Williams, two of his favorite NFL players that aren't Jets. But in LA, the Rams are favored by 3. Both, I'd say, added on their strong sides of the ball. You got the Rams picking up Devontae Adams and the Houston Texans bolstering up that defense further with CJ.
And he playing too.
Yeah. But they
This
did
is gonna
lose
be
Joe
close.
Mixon.
This
They're
is gonna
without
be
him
close.
for the
They
first
got
4
Chubb
games.
though. They got
Yeah.
Chubb. So I think they're gonna be. It's gonna be a close game. But I think I'm gonna favor the Rams only because I'm not sure what that Houston Texans offensive line is gonna be like going into this week. You obviously traded away Laramie Tunsil. You struggled last year, but you replaced Kenyon Green. So you were porous last year protecting your quarterback. And the Rams, as we know, they rush the quarterback well, and they're going to get at CJ Stroud on a regular basis if that offensive line isn't able to hold up. So
Mm-hmm.
even if the offensive line does hold up, they're gonna get at them. So I think they brought in some guys to bolster that. So I think the Rams, if Matthew Stafford can stay healthy throughout this game with his epidural back, I
Yeah.
think the Rams pull this one out. Um, I like what they did on defense for the Texans, but man, Devontae Adams replacing Cooper Cup is crazy. Like
Yeah. That's
you,
insane.
you yeah, it's insane. So with a guy like Matthew Stafford, who what I mean, obviously gonna get the ball out of his hands quick. Obviously, he's gonna get guys in that game. I think the Rams with a healthy Matthew Stafford can pull this game out because I just don't trust the Houston Texans offensive line right now at this point. They weren't. I mean, we seen how that offensive line looked last year. Like it was a lot of games where where CJ Stroud was completely under fire, completely under fire. So
Yeah.
I would take the Rams in this.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I think the like you said, the Houston's offensive line, and really for me, their running game without Joe Mixon is a bigger question mark than the Rams. I think with their secondary, I feel like that's probably always, in my opinion, their biggest question mark. Um, just because they don't have the marquee guys back there, like Akila Witherspoon, solid, but like who? Uh, Carnell Lake, like they're not household guys, but they play solid under Sean McVay. Um, but I think I don't know what to expect without Joe Mixon. He was a huge part of what they did last year. So we'll see what we get with Nick Chubb in that regard. But if that offensive line can't hold up, it's going to be a long day for CJ Stroud. Um, but
Under
their
fire,
defense
under
could keep them in
fire.
the game too. I mean, I think Houston will have a top 10, top 5-ish defense this year. They got some dogs.
No, I think their defense will keep the game close early, but you can only bend but don't break for so long.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I mean, when you can't generate offense, You're bound to lose. I mean, we saw it last year against Washington with Kenny Pickett. All that defense we were playing still lost.
Still lost.
But yeah, as sad as I am that CJ Gardner Johnson got traded, I am excited to see him on this defense because they do have a nice unit, and adding him to that, I think, makes them a top unit.
No, it does. It definitely helps. Like it definitely changes things. But man, going into week 1 with an offensive line like that, and I mean, Jared Verse is more. He got Aaron Donald in his corner training him now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's gonna be nasty. I think it's gonna
Although
get
Aaron Donald
real nasty.
said it himself that Jalen Carter is the baby AD.
Who said it?
Aaron Donald.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He did say it. So, but yeah, he does have Jared Verse has him in his corner.
Yeah, man. Once you get the approval of the guy like that, man, like it's all good at that point.
Yeah, him and Braden Fisk, they'll do their thing. But another good game. And then the Sunday Night Football game, the playoff rematch of the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills in Buffalo. Divisional round rematch.
Ravens, Buffalo at Buffalo.
Ravens are favorites by 1.5 as of today. Road favorites. I'm going with Baltimore. I think they get back. I love that defense.
I'm going Baltimore too. Man, I like Josh Allen, right? You know what I mean? But I don't think going against that defense which he has offensively, I just don't see it, bro. Like that defense is that back end really gonna be like what you telling me Hamilton with starts with Wiggins. I mean, those guys like Marlon
and
Humphrey,
Alexander. That's that has to be consensus best secondary in the league.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy, bro. I'm sorry to say it, but yeah, I'm taking. I'm riding with
That's gonna be one of those teams like if they if in the hypothetical scenario that the Birds face off in the Super Bowl, if they stop Saquon Barkley, they got the firepower to mitigate that passing attack.
Man, that's the team that might give me a little problems, man. Little sleepless nights.
That's what I'm saying. I really like that back end, and the front seven isn't terrible either.
But can they stop our run game?
That's the main question because they're not great, but they are good in the front end.
They're okay. No issue with it, but it ain't where we are.
Yeah. Yeah, but that secondary definitely. I think it'll be enough to give Josh Allen problems, and he's shown that. I mean, he can make plays with his legs. He's the MVP. But
yeah, for sure.
If they get him off his spots, they'll have their way. The thing that Baltimore just can't do is turn the ball over. So that's what killed them in the playoff game. Lamar fumbled, had a pick.
No, what he be doing? Early in that, and then it's like their fan base kind of be like, "Well, Lamar played well." I'm like, he played well in the second half of that game, but if he didn't do what he did in the early parts of that game with the 2 turnovers, like y'all ain't even in a position where Mark Andrews has to drop a pass in the end zone.
Yeah.
But I think the Bills will keep it close. I think it will be a really, really good game. Josh Allen probably gonna go crazy a little bit. You know what I mean? I think he's gonna have more running yards than usual in this game.
Yeah.
Some odd reason I would take his rushing yards in this one.
Yeah. I mean, it's tough. I mean, I don't think Josh Allen has the receivers around him that like you would want for a contender, but he just makes them better. Like Shakir, it's cool. Keon Coleman wasn't great last year. They brought Gabe Davis back.
Nah,
So it's
Keon
like
Coleman played. I think he played well though. Like once he, like I think
for
the
most of
injury
the
kind
year,
of
but
bloated
yeah,
up though. Because he was playing well, and then all of a sudden he got hurt, and it was just like, all right, well, we're gonna go back to the run game. Sorry, Keon.
yeah, yeah. But I mean, we'll see. I think that secondary is just going to give him problems, and
It's gonna be ugly.
if they can't get the run game going, I think it's going to be a long day for Buffalo.
Yeah, that.
So Kyle had the Rams covering, and he has the Bills covering.
Bills apologist, huh?
He is. He was one. He called himself the self-proclaimed Josh Allen truther, because every week he'd have a good game and then a bad game the next, and it was just like an up and down cycle. And we did good that 23 season of picking the games. He was just like on the Josh Allen schedule. Like every week it was like, yeah, I'm picking against the Bills. Josh Allen's gonna have a bad game. Next week, oh yeah, I'm picking Josh Allen. I'm picking the Bills. Josh Allen's gonna have a good game. It was just like, it was crazy. But
oh man, the Josh Allen truther.
he is. But yeah, all of these games are gonna be super fun. I'm most excited, obviously, for the Eagles because we're putting belt to ass. And we get to see Jerry Jones live reaction to the banner. So
I think that's gonna be so like, I don't know. It could be motivation for them, but
I
don't
don't know. I think until Jerry Jones is not in control, I don't think it matters. But he's gonna be in control until he's 196 years old. So we don't have to
find
worry
him the
about
fountain of youth immediately, please. Find him some vampire blood or whatever it takes. Whatever it
Yeah.
takes. We'll do whatever it
We gotta
takes to
do.
keep Jerry Jones alive for eternity. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. But
Let him keep making decisions because this decision stinks.
yeah,
He's horrible. He's not Dan Snyder horrible because he's able to be like business savvy wise, but his as
right.
far as
But
operations
just
of
as a
football personnel,
yeah,
trash.
yeah. But he said it himself. He loves the pain, so he's just gonna keep making them terrible football operation decisions.
So he's just pain freak. Okay, understood.
Yeah,
It makes more sense now. So
he's a
weird.
glutton for punishment. All good. I don't
I
care.
mean, ever since he talked junk about his greatest coach of all time, he been backed up.
Yeah, it's true.
Then he thought it was gonna rectify. He's like, oh, I'm gonna bring him back. We're gonna apologize and huggy, kissy. And then
Yeah.
7-10.
And now 4-13.
I got him like 5-12, I think, right? Something like that. But
I think so. Yeah, like 5-12. I think I had him at 4-13 or 5-12, something like that. Something crazy, but
somebody that's on a cruise right now wanted to be like, oh no, I got a little bit more faith in them than you guys. All right.
Yeah.
How many games did Joe Burrow, one of the best quarterbacks, and Chase Brown, one of the best receivers, have last year with no defense?
I think there were 8-9 or 9-8 or something like that. Missed the playoffs. But I know our quarterback had the 32nd ranked defense and made the playoffs, so
Don't want to hear the excuses, right?
yeah, just get better. We can fly through some of these other games. We can just pick them. We don't have to get too in depth with them. Giants at Washington. Washington 5.5 point home favorite. I think.
They better win that game.
I think low key. I think the Giants could cover that.
Yeah, I think the Giants might cover, but they better. I mean, Commanders losing that game. Oh my god.
Yeah. No, I think the Giants keep it close, but Washington will probably win.
then they ultimately win.
Yeah, I think the unction comes out victorious this time, but
The unction is
September
crazy.
by November it's gonna be like a hospital.
They old, man. That team just old, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not impressed. Like as far as they want people to be impressed, I'm not impressed.
I'm not either. But the Commanders fans are because it's all they had to hang their hat on since 1992.
And
But
I
they're going
guess,
down the same path as the 76ers have.
oh, believe in the process. Okay,
Yeah,
that process shit is trash.
they're still processing.
Yeah, the process is garbage. They need a better process.
That's facts. So who do you got? Washington Giants to cover.
I'm gonna take Washington money line. That's the best I can do because I don't know about the
I don't know
points
about
because
spread.
because I don't really know what that offense is gonna be this year coming up. Like obviously you got a little bit better with Debo, it's gonna be a little bit more explosive, but I think that pass rush for like the Giants could come out and like
Yeah.
ruin
Yeah,
some
I mean
parties.
they got one of the best fronts in the league. But that's about it, really. I mean, they got an okay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, the rest of but unless Russ start cooking, I mean Russ might be cooking.
Yeah. No
Could be.
Sixers slander. I'm sorry. I got to keep it real. I am a Sixers fan. I got to keep it all the way 100. Sixers were the unction before it was cool. Um, Panthers at the Jags. Jags are favored by 3.5.
Ooh, give
Um,
me the Panthers.
I think I'm gonna go Panthers too.
Ted McMillan, Xavier Leggett, Bryce Young cooking it up, man. Let's go.
Yeah, I like that. We'll see. We'll see how Travis Hunter rolls, but
It's a lot of what ifs over there.
yeah, there's a lot of
Starting
what
with the
ifs.
quarterback.
Yeah. Um, Pittsburgh Steelers at the Jets. Steelers are 2.5 point favorites.
Still gonna blow their back out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh as much as I want to take the Jets.
As much as I don't want to take the Jets.
Yeah.
What? That's gonna be nasty work. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it is. Kyle did
I
have
hate
some
to
thoughts
even
about
say
the
it, dude.
Jets. He's excited to see what the defense looks like, particularly the pass rush. And he wants to see what our secondary looks like against a vet QB and DK Metcalf. I mean, if they can hold the, I mean, Steelers don't really have much of a run game. If they can mitigate their pass game a little bit, I think they can maybe make it a game.
Right. It's gonna be tough though.
It is going to be tough, but we'll see. He also said he's looking to run the ball really well. We should outrun every team we play this year, at least 12 out of the 17 games. And then as far as Elijah Vera Tucker going out, he said, I think we'll still be good enough on the line. They'll be struggling to stop the RPO with Justin Fields and Breece Hall, but TJ Watt might blow us up a few times.
It could get ugly for him. Like.
Yeah, if they, I am excited to see if that's really because for them to have success, I think that's really the way they have to go offensively, because we all know how elite Justin Fields' rushing ability is, but if he's good enough passing, it'll be. I think they'll have something there, but like
I think
Twiz
that
said,
secondary though that they got is gonna be.
yeah,
I mean,
like Twiz said,
Jesus
Fields is
Christ.
terrible.
Worst starting quarterback in the league. He worse than. I mean, he worse than Ritter.
No, he's not worse than Spencer Rattler. I'll put it this way: if I had a gun in my head and I was starting a football team tomorrow, and you told me that my only choices were Spencer Rattler and Justin Fields, I'm taking Justin Fields.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I don't even know I can't even say for sure.
But that's a bad
That's a
bar to
bad
compare.
thing. You got to take two horrible entities. Oh my god.
One is like a running back esque, and the other one is just ass.
I want to see Spencer with the starters, but I don't think it's gonna do much for my. But we're gonna see.
Yeah, no.
Saints.
And they're playing Arizona at home. I'm going Arizona. They're favored by a touchdown.
Arizona versus who?
Arizona versus New Orleans.
Yeah, I don't know about the covering. Oh my god, telling them to cover 7. Oh. Yeah, I'll take the 7. I think Arizona could beat handily.
Yeah, I have no faith in the Saints this year. I feel bad for Kellen Moore. He should have just ran it back.
Nah, he wanted to be greedy.
It's fine with him.
Go be greedy, good sir.
Yeah. Vegas in New England against the Patriots. Patriots are favored by 2.5. That's an interesting game.
Give me the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
I don't know where the Raiders at, but shit, they might be close to that bottom 5 too. Shit.
Yeah, as much as I like Geno, whatever we'll see from Ashton Genty.
Oh, you like Geno?
I mean, I feel like he's better than what they've had. Like they've had dog shit at quarterback, but it's just a matter of like what's around him and what the situation is. They don't, other than Brock Bowers and Genty, there's nothing there.
That's why I'm like,
yeah.
I think, yeah. Give me the Patriots. Drake May with that receiving core, that running game, what they got on defense, like, yeah.
Yeah, they made some moves, and we'll see. But yeah, against the Raiders, I think I think it'll be light work. Bengals at Browns. Bengals are favored by 5.5. Joe Flacco starting for the Browns.
The worst defense in football.
The worst defense in football against Joe Flacco. Oh man, I
but
don't
Joe
know,
Flacco
man.
like to give it up though.
You know what? Call me crazy, but I'm going to take the Browns to cover just because I don't know how I feel about that Bengals defense.
Oh man, that might be a big difference. Christian Gonzalez. Oh man.
Is he hurt?
Sure,
To his ass, isn't he hurt?
It looked like it.
Is he on their injury report?
It looks like it. I didn't know that much.
Oh yeah, did not practice hamstring.
Yeah. All right.
Well, I still don't think it changes anything for me, at least.
I'm gonna take the Patriots still, but
yeah,
I think it's a little bit closer, maybe again. A little bit closer.
Yeah.
All right, what's the next one?
Bengals Browns. I think the Browns will miraculously cover 5.5 at home.
Oh, you're a crazy guy.
Yeah, I know.
You're a crazy guy. I'm gonna take the Bengals with the worst defense in football to put foot to their neck.
You're probably right.
The Browns are horrible.
Hey, Joe Flacco might have a
what, a heart attack?
He might have
He's
a
like
legacy
50.
game. He might have a legacy game against the worst defense. If Tanner McKee can do it, I think Joe Flacco can do it.
Nah, Joe Flacco's like 75, bro. Like he's cooked. Man's old as Methuselah, bro.
Listen, what I saw from the Eagles' second team against the Bengals' first team defense, I think if Joe Flacco had to give you one, I think he could get it done.
Bro,
Not to win, but I think
dude's cooked, bro. Dude's cooked, bro. He's cooked. He's 73 years old. He's receiving retirement from his first job before he became a quarterback. The dude's been playing since like 1987, bro. Like, dude's cooked, bro.
He can still
I don't
spin the
care.
rock.
Tanner McKee is better than Joe Flacco right now.
He probably is, but Joe Flacco can still spin the rock even if he's a statue.
Nah, last time he was with the Browns, didn't he take them to the playoffs?
Yeah.
That was like 2 years ago though. But
we'll see. I could be.
That was when he was like 55. Now he's like 75. It's just he's getting
next year's gonna be
95.
95. Still
Yeah,
spinning.
dude is I don't know, bro. Like, yes, the Bengals are bad on defense, but I think they got enough offensively to hold off. You know what I mean? Like the Browns from really like being able to be in the game. Like, you know what I mean? I think they can because I don't think okay, yes, the Browns may be defensively, but how do they score points with who are they receiving core outside of Jerry, Judy, and Njoku?
Yeah.
And their starting running back is Ford again, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. And they got Cedric Tillman on the other side. It's not good. But hey, if you're Joe Flacco, all you need is Jerry Judy and David Njoku.
Yeah, 50 points because the Bengals coming out and they're gonna throw that thing all over the field. They're gonna listen. They're gonna lead the league in passing attempts, and it won't be close.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, the Bengals did play their starters all preseason, so they're probably
gonna get wild.
Probably locked in.
Like, we don't want to start slow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but Tanner McKee was cooking your first team defense.
What happened when your first team defense got cooked? You had to pull them off the field because you was like, we didn't expect this to happen. We thought it was going to be a close one. Nah. This is belt.
Yeah.
Via Tanner.
Darius Cooper made the team single-handedly because of what he did to your first team defense. From Tarleton State. Where? It's crazy.
Yeah, that's
good, DV. How we doing?
Yeah, that's
yeah. All right, next game. Dolphins at Colts. Colts are favored by 1.5.
Danny Dimes versus Tua. Yeah, give me the Dolphins.
You took the Dolphins?
Yeah, I'll take the Dolphins. I don't trust Daniel Jones. No way in hell. But damn, Dolphins defense.
The Colts are an interesting team. It's just like quarterback has not.
Yeah, they are a decent quarterback away from being pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't think that decent quarterback is Daniel Jones though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's Anthony Richardson either.
No, I don't. It's not going to be Anthony Richardson. I had a couple buddies in my Eagles group chat who were like, if the Colts don't start Anthony Richardson, they're on crack. I'm like, yeah, well, he pulled himself out of a game last year because he was tired.
Dude is I said it on a live one time. I was like, bro, Anthony Richardson is a high school senior kid playing in the NFL. He's not prepared for this yet. And I'm not even talking about mentally. I'm talking about physically. If you really look at the amount of games he's played, it's not enough for him to really be in his position. He's here out of pure talent, and he lost a spot again. You had to bench him multiple times. He's been hurt multiple times. Obviously, you want to go through with the experiment because you don't want to be wrong. Because every scientist had to see it all the way through before they was like, all right, this ain't gonna work. Let's see where we messed up. But like, in my opinion, like a lot of people job are at risk right now, so a lot of people are like panicking. I mean, because you don't know who he comes down and fire. And I mean, if I was Shane Steichen, I wouldn't want to get fired for Anthony Richardson.
Yeah.
But it's an interesting matchup, like you said. But I'm gonna just go with the Dolphins just because, like, I believe if anything, Tua and that offense can steamroll and get get some points on the board. Like Devin A. Chan, that offensive line with Tyreek Hill, Waddle. I think they can get things going, and I think adding Minka Fitzpatrick to that back end with some young guys in the secondary. I think it's going to be a plus. So I'm going to take
Yeah.
the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I think I think top end talent and firepower wise, the Dolphins definitely have the edge. And they can be an explosive team when they are clicking with, like you said, with Achan, Tyreek Hill. Tua's one of the best when it comes to like window passes, and timing routes. But
And sometimes he can cook you.
yeah, but until his head hits the ground, and but with
He's
Tua,
one
they
tackle away from whoever is the backup playing 8 games.
yeah, he's pretty injury prone when it comes to that, which sucks because he's talented, but yeah, and yeah, as far as their defense, I don't think very highly of the Dolphins defense. I think it's mid, but I think to beat Daniel Jones, that'll be enough.
I don't think Daniel Jones, Jonathan Taylor, and that offense can score enough points to keep up when it come down to it.
Yeah, I agree. Tua throwing gang signs.
Oh God, Jigga. Golly.
That was insane. I remember like when that first happened, like that was like I think that was Kyle and I's first episode was about the Tua concussion, like the really, really bad one. 22.
Gee.
But credit to Tua to keep going, keep playing. I respect it.
I respect the fight, but I don't respect the putting your life on the line. If you know what I mean, especially if somebody advising you like you want away from like it being over with.
Yeah,
let's not be crazy. Like the love of the game is cool, but don't lose your life for the love of the game.
We've seen how these players like in the 70s are now.
Yeah, bro. Like walking with a cane, bent over, humped over, like barely can move. Like, come on,
barely
bro.
can form a sentence too.
I'm talking about that. I remember you be like, dang, bro, like what happened?
Yeah.
I
Sad.
Clapped in my head 233 times a game. And it's bad because he's going through like real brain damage every time you get one of those. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
It's not a laughing matter, but obviously, he want to play how you want to play it. So he a grown man at this point. He talked to his family or whatever. He made a decision to be back on the field. So hopefully whatever measures they take to try to prevent it, start to work and he can stay healthy. Because I do believe like it's detrimental to keep having these back to back like this. Multiple times a season. Most guys at this point, probably would have medically retired, but we're gonna see.
Yeah, he's still going though. So credit to him. Couple more games here. Bucks at the Falcons, favored by 1.5. Probably go with Tampa Bay here. Although we don't know what we're gonna get from Michael Penix.
That's where I'm at. Like I don't know. I do like the Bucks to win, but Michael
My
Penix could
gut
throw a wrench in that
feeling
machinery and cook something up.
Yeah, my gut feeling is Bucks, but they're another team where I feel like they didn't really do much to improve. I feel like they just stayed the same.
I mean, Emeka Ibuka is basically Chris Godwin.
Yeah, but that's like him and Hassan Reddick. That's really all that they did, right?
Yeah, in my opinion, I don't really didn't get much better unless Hassan Reddick come out and have like one of his double digit seasons again.
Yeah. I mean, if
Which
he
I
was going
don't
to do
really
it
see though. You know what I mean?
under
But I
Todd
could be
Bowles,
wrong.
but
Could be wrong.
I'll stick with that. I'll stick with Tampa.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride with the Bucks, but I feel like the biggest question mark is Michael Penix coming into this game. If he show up, I mean, easily we could be wrong. You know what I mean? If he
Yeah.
one of them guys, he one of the ones. You know what I mean, he out there like
Yeah.
cooking it up. I mean, because let's be honest, with it's kind of funny though. Last year the team we talking about is gonna just beat the Falcons. Got swept by the Falcons.
Yeah.
In 2 games that mattered too. It wasn't like those games were like, oh, one was at the beginning of the season and the one was at the end when they were sitting there. No.
Yeah.
They played their starters both games. They got packed up.
Yeah. Yeah, they did.
And that was with Kirk Cousins. So if Michael Penix plays better than Kirk, it could get ugly.
Mm-hmm. But then you also I mean, and Penix played solid at the end of last season too, even though he just got thrown in the fire. But Todd Bowles against a first-year starter,
It's gonna be ugly.
it's tough. It's almost like the J.J. McCarthy argument. I don't know if I can go against that, but we'll see. I think I just need to see it from Michael Penix. I mean, he's got the talented guys around him to be good. He showed some flashes last year, but I just need to see it.
Yeah. It's a little iffy, man, to just jump out there and say it. You know what I mean? But he play his part. It could get real interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There's a lot of interesting teams in the league like that, but we'll see. Titans at the Broncos. Broncos are 7.5-point favorites.
Broncos.
Easy.
Sorry, the Titans don't have enough.
Might be my locks. My locks of the week might be Eagles, Broncos, and I don't know whoever else. Probably Baltimore. But yeah, Denver's definitely taking care of business.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Niners at the Seahawks. Niners are 2.5-point favorites.
Give me the
on
Niners.
the road.
I think the Niners pull it off.
Yeah. And we don't really know what the Seahawks are going to be. We also kind of don't know what the Niners are going to be too, because no Ayuk, traded Debo. You might be without Jawan Jennings.
I like what they're gonna get out of Ricky Pearsall. I like what they're gonna get out of George Kittle. CMC obviously gonna be a big part of that offense. I think they'd be fine in this first game because I think you got more filling out on the other side. Offensively, you got Sam Darnold, who we're not sure if it was a one-off.
Yeah. Kenneth Walker and Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, JSN, but I'm gonna go with San Fran, man. I think that defense is gonna be rocking, ready to roll.
Mm-hmm.
I think offensively, Brock Purdy can do enough to beat a team that's figuring it out.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Seattle to cover, not to win.
It's a threat.
I just as much as Sam Darnold is a question mark, I think what he has around him, at least right now, is a little bit better than what Purdy has around him right now. And I think I'm a little bit higher on the Seahawks defense too, even though it's not really. I mean, it's not great. It's like mid, but they do have some. They have some decent guys on that defense. They did lose Jordan Brooks, that was a tough loss, but I mean, we'll see. Maybe they'll upset them at home. Maybe they just cover. I don't know. I could be wrong, but yeah, I'll go with Seahawks. And then the last one, Vikings at the Bears Monday night. Vikings are actually 1.5-point favorites on the road.
I think Brian Flores obviously gonna make it a tough game for Caleb Williams. I think Ben Johnson understands Brian Flores a little bit. Mike can make it an easy game for Caleb. The Vikings, JJ McCarthy, first time starting. You really down to just Justin Jefferson and TJ McConnell because I mean you brought back Adam Thielen or whatever, but I think that wide receiver room lacking without Jordan Addison on the field.
You have Hawkinson, Aaron Jones in the backfield.
Yeah. It's gonna be a close game.
But then you got DJ Moore on the other side, Swift.
I mean, they got a stick over the Roma Doomsday like that. That
Colson
team is
Loveland.
stacked. What's the spread?
1.5.
That don't really matter.
I think I'm leaning Chicago.
It's gonna be close. That's why I said like I believe Brian Johnson understands how to play like Brian Flores.
Yeah.
So I think he can draw it up, but can Caleb execute it?
Yeah.
That's what scares me the most.
Yeah, that's the question. I mean, both of these quarterbacks are very unknown, unproven. I like the Vikings defense too.
Yeah, look, you see why I'm like in the middle, like,
yeah,
it's a tough one. Like that defense can make it hard for like Caleb.
Yeah, but we won't know what JJ
Oh.
McCarthy has.
Yeah, like ooh.
I mean, the Bears have some nice pieces on defense too. I mean, they got.
But I felt like they were pretty decent offensively last year, and Caleb kind of pooped the bed. But you got Ben Johnson though, so what does he?
I think I'm gonna ride with the Bears.
Bears. Oh.
I think Ben Johnson will have something cooking for them.
Give me the Vikings, man. I think if anybody can be quarterback friendly, it's Kevin O'Connell, man. With Brian Flores defense behind him.
Yeah. Hey, I mean,
JJ McCarthy will have a masterpiece. I'm just gonna.
I don't hate it. I can see it.
You didn't think Sam Darnold was gonna do anything, and you know what I mean, we was dead wrong. So
yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, JJ McCarthy. People saying that he was a game manager at Michigan, but Sam Darnold was game manager, and they won 13 games. But we'll see. Bears have Ben Johnson. Hopefully a rejuvenated scheme on offense. So we'll see. But it's all the games for week 1. Kyle only picked the 5 that we showed, but
yeah. It's gonna be fun, man. I think, you know what I mean, tapping in week 1, getting a chance to really run it up. You know, see what your team got coming out the gate. Obviously, this isn't what your team could turn out to be, but you get a chance to see what your team's looking like. You know what I mean? What you can build on. Obviously, you get tired of talking about the hypothetical situations in the off season. You want to get back to it. So that's kind of where we at now, man. We get to see everybody put them pads, some cleats on, go against 53 other people. They want to hurt you just as bad as you want to hurt them. They want to win just as bad as you want to win. So
yeah, everybody's 0-0. Everybody is equal shot to win the Super Bowl. And this is not the finished product. I mean, this is just the beginning. It's literally we're at the bottom of the mountaintop. And you know, we'll see how everything shakes out over the season. I like we said at the top. I mean, I can't believe how fast that offseason went. We're already here. Tomorrow is the start.
I was celebrating with champagne, man. That's, you know,
time flies when you're having fun. Man,
definitely was
the
a
off
fast
season
offseason.
before that off season was like the longest off season. Then we get the job done, and it's like blink, and now the season's back.
Yeah, Well, that 23 to go. Oh my god, I was so devastated all season. Like we really just went from 10-1 to go 11-6 to like okay. I ain't gonna go down that path, but it all worked
I
out for the best though.
Yeah, it did. It's funny. I got to the point Kyle was just, like he had the narrative won, and it got to the playoffs, and I'm like, yeah, dude, we're getting our asses blown out. I'm out. I'm out on us. And yeah, I mean, it worked out.
Yeah, it did work out for the best. I mean, obviously, you know what I mean. We wanted it to be back, but it worked out how it's supposed to work out. Everything is meant
Yeah.
for a reason, so it happened the way it's supposed to happen.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Jalen said it best. He said that we wouldn't be champions if 22, well, specifically 22, but I feel like if 22 and 23 didn't happen, we would not have been champions and be in the position we're in. So, just to kind of appreciate the accomplishments and where we're at in the journey and going
Yeah.
forward, getting back.
Let's get back to the bowl, baby. Well, we winning in San Francisco. How unbearable we would be as a fan base would be
Oh man.
insane.
The 40 whiners would be down
Devastated.
bad.
Devastated. It's gonna be a fun week one, bro. I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, we're definitely excited. Hopefully next week Kyle will be back from the cruise, so we'll get to have more of his input. But got a couple thoughts from him, so hopefully he's back next week and we'll get it rocking.
Yeah.
But do you got anything else, Smitty, before we get out?
Nah, man, y'all just be safe. Get your plates ready, your beer ready. You know what I mean. Tomorrow, opening night. Let's get it popping, man. We back to football, man. It's back live. So love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Stay tapped in so you don't miss none of this good content we drop every day.
Yeah, it's football season. We're here every day. Shorts, lives, anything you want. Let us know. Hit the like button, subscribe. 4133 the pod, the Day One podcast. Hey, we're over 450 subscribers over here. We are less than 50 away from 500. So get that subscribe.
Run them subscribers up.
Yeah, run them subs up. Hit the bell so you don't miss any of the live streams or any of our content. So like Kyle says, whether you're on a boat, bus, or plane, you can catch Day One podcast, 4133 the pod, anywhere. So that being said, I'm Ant. Kyle's in Cancun. That's Smitty. We're out.
Peace.